Hello, lacrosse friends. Welcome to Arena Lacrosse League action here at Children's Arena in lovely Oshawa. I'm from Peterborough, so I do say that tongue-in-cheek a little bit, as they are our big rivals. But this is a great place to watch the lacrosse game, and we have one going. The Whitby Steelhawks in the white jerseys with the bright green shorts. Jordy Jones-Smith taking it left to right for them, wearing number 15. Going the other way, the Six Nations Snipers wearing their orange with the black shoulder caps. Whitby with the first possession, and Cam Milligan will take the ball and immediately move it over to Cody McMahon. Murphy has been on fire lately, but he can't connect with Blaze Reardon. Reardon had a great weekend down in Baltimore last weekend at the Lax Convention. I was down there with him watching him practice and play with the U.S. team. It was the U.S. scrimmage and evaluation camp, and boy, he was looking sharp. Six Nations with the ball along the sideboards. Luke Laskowitz flicks it to the far side, and Wayne Van Every thought about the shot. Tyler Brown's open. He gets it through, but it rolls wide, and nice hustle to get in and snag it by veteran Brandon Turner. Dylan Hutchison looking for a pass. He'll get the ball and heads off to the bench after tossing it to the far side. Here's Travis Zabolt. He's going to take a shot from way outside. It doesn't get through. The ball eventually does land in the stick of Brandon Stiers, the starting goalie for the Snipers. At the other end of the floor, Lucas Coote getting the duties for the Steelhawks. Ian Martin made that initial drive on the outside. Ball gets away. Craig Point gets it at mid-floor. He's watched closely by Patrick McCrory. Hands it off. The ball goes inside. There's Point ripping from the outside off the backboards. And they're going to say Snipers player went through the crease and was the first man to touch it, so Garrett Lewis takes possession for Whitby. He's watched by Quinn Powless. Milligan gets the ball back from Tyler Albrecht. McMahon left it there for J.P. Keeley. Tries to feed it back through, but it's picked off right in the stick there of Alex Martin. But the ball pops out, and it will be once again Whitby possession. Drake Kranz, number 17, with the long flowing locks for Six Nations, was way out on defense. Now Milligan on the far side, out to the restraining line. Little duck underneath. Oh, and a huge hit by Kranz, just as Chris Boucher was releasing that shot. Whitby gets it back. Time running down on the shot clock. That one well wide as J.P. Keeley was falling to the turf. Keeley wearing the New England Black Wolves helmet. He is on their practice squad. Did get into a game earlier in the year. Scored his first career NLL goal. Vern Hill with the ball. Throws it back. Can't quite connect there with Laskowitz. Still loose, but Ian Martin pounces in. Grabs it, far side pass. They try and get it back to him, farthing right on him, and it gets loose. There's Dylan Hutchison again. Big check as McMahon was trapped. Sorry, that's Curtis Conley wearing the 43 of Dalton Lundy. Stiers comes up with the loosey down by his crease. And a sprint up the floor by Matt Campbell. Few different jerseys tonight for the Snipers. They've got just 14 runners, so we'll see how that impacts them as the game goes on. Whitby with a full 20 runners and 2 goalies. That behind the back pass from Point didn't quite get through to Powless, or he would have had a wide open look. Now he fights to the net, goes far side. Coote just gets enough to keep it out. He's looking up the floor. There's nobody in white past mid-floor. He's going to run out of time if he doesn't get it up there quick. He just flings it off the backboards. That's actually going to be over and back, but it went to Powless anyway. Nobody making themselves available for Coote, but the Steelhawks will get the ball as that pass didn't connect. Here's a breakout. Tyler Albrecht on the run, waiting to pass. Can't quite connect with Dylan Hutchison. They have a crease call, and the Snipers will come back into the offensive zone. Vern Hill hands it off and comes up to play. Ian Martin, long far side pass. That's Point. Steps back, shoots 5-hole. Coote collapses onto that ball and shuts down the opening. Then makes the breakout pass Conley thought about going to the net, changed his mind, and then threw the ball that was picked off by Vern Hill. 3-on-2 Snipers. Nice bounce pass. Just got out of the stick. Matt Campbell trying to shoot a little bit before he had the ball, but Jake Kranz gets it back. Here come the Snipers again. This time, though, it's 2-on-5, and they're just going to throw it back near mid-floor and set up in the offensive zone. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. We are just about to reach the 5-minute in mark of this first quarter. I'm Steven Stamp. This is Arena Lacrosse League action on JVI Sports Network. Oh, a bouncer. Quinn Powless through some traffic. The long hop from outside the crease. Pat McCrory on the faceoff for Whitby. Riley Johnson lining up for the Snipers. Johnson will give the ball away on the violation, and the Steelhawks start to go the other way, but Vern Hill, another pickoff. Boy, he has been getting in passing lanes tonight, and the nice pass through, but can't quite get to Dalton Hill in time for him to have a chance. He winds up losing it with some tenacious defense there, and Brandon Turner goes back the other way. Turner shoots, glove saved by Stiers. Whitby with possession again, but pressure all over Jordy Jones-Smith. The Snipers have been pretty relentless on the forecheck and back check. Little hidden ball play. Laskowitz had it, was a bit casual was the pass, and it's almost picked off. Adam Peroni does get it now, and he'll make the pass through. Nice shot, sidearm by Corey Upshaw, but the save by Stiers. Kranz going after it. He's got two Steelhawks on him, and the ball pops free. It is grabbed there by Albrecht. Boy, he's been having a strong season so far for Whitby, as the Steelhawks have gotten better every game out, losing their first 3, including 2 by substantial margins the first weekend of the season. They've won their last 2 and are looking better and better. There's Keeley and Reardon, the lefties out there. That is quite a combination. 10 is Reardon, 19 is Keeley. Milligan gets the pass through. Then the second pass doesn't connect. 3 on the shot clock. Behind the back, Milligan. Great pass. And it's a goal as Reardon gets the shot off. Stiers makes the save. But cutting in for the rebound and tucking it home. What a play. Pulled out and tapped by Peroni to Jones-Smith, but he can't quite handle it. Now it's scooped up. Dalton Hill, sorry. He is rammed into the board. Ball pops out. Nicely grabbed there by Tyler Brown. Brown is pinned along the boards. Ball pops out. Scooped up by Peroni. He's going to run through a check. He's got a man trailing with his orange jerseys everywhere. He'll slow it down. Farthing was there as an outlet, but Peroni can just wait and now leave it for Keeley. Keeley with McMahon gets a pick. The roll is there, but nicely picked up by Quinn Powless. Great two-man defense. They go over to Milligan. Another pass picked off by Vern Hill once again. Hill, probably the player of the game to this point. Tremendous defense. He stayed up for some offensive shifts too. Young player showing great stick work. Ian Martin back to Powless, doesn't connect, and here goes Hutchison. Steelhawks are running. Hutchison's going to go all the way to the net. Great job by Powless to get back, but another rebound chance. Powless just affected the shot by Hutchison, made it go wide of the mark that he was aiming for. And we're past the midway point. Snipers move into the offensive zone, still 1-1. Boy, just tenacious defense at both ends of the floor here. Bounce shot. Coot gets some of that. It was a shot around the screen by Luke Laskowitz, gets up into the rafters, and we'll take the first official timeout. 6:39 to go in the first. 1-1 ALL on JVI. Snipers with possession as we get rolling again. 6:39 to go in the first quarter. Van Every gets the pass off, doesn't quite connect with Laskowitz. Turner in some trouble, but nice job to get rid of the ball. And Farthing will sprint over center, make sure he beats the 8-second count. Shot from Cody Hamley. Stiers makes that stop. Jake Kranz runs into the offensive zone, and he's going to stay for a shift. That pass just off the tip of the stick of Ian Martin. Big battle along the boards. It pops out, and Martin grabs it again. It was offside. Save Coop right in the chest. Garrett Lewis looking for where he can pass it. Gets it ahead. Great pass to Murphy. Oh, scores! It looked like Stiers had gotten a bit of it. He definitely got a bit, but not enough. It creeps in underneath him, and Murphy has made it 2-1. They both just missed the ball as they went to clamp down. Gets popped out, and Upshaw gets it. It was an interesting faceoff. I've never seen both guys just put their sticks right past the ball. Upshaw gets it back under pressure from Paulus. You're going to see some guys playing both ends of the floor with only 14 runners for Six Nations. See, there'll be a good test of their versatility. Ball is loose. Upshaw thought he had it. At least the way he was moving, it looked like he thought he had it. Vern Hill's got it, 3-on-2. Oh, the pass gets away from Van Every. It looks like he just looked away before he had it in his stick and missed it. A little rusty gate check right across the face of J.P. Keeley. He just shakes it off and keeps moving. Hands it to McLeod, who makes a couple of moves. Reardon with the pick, then roll into the middle. Again, a good off-ball D, and they try to hit. Keeley cutting through the middle. It didn't quite connect. Paulus ahead, all alone. Van Every scores. He is way too dangerous to let him in alone on your goalie, but he just leaked out early. Kranz eventually comes up with the loose ball off the faceoff. Looking to pass. Now he's going to run up into the offensive zone through the check of Peroni. Picked by Quinn Paulus. Peroni saw it coming and just blasted through it. Kranz still spinning off the check of Mark Farthing. And here comes Peroni. Now the one-hand pass somehow connects with Laskowitz. Back door to Brown. Stopped by Coote. Brown was all alone. Farthing comes up with the ball, and the Snipers are just going to run back on D. They were pressuring, but they will go back and have a bit of a break. A lot of those guys had played D and then come up to the O. Needed a little bit of a breather. Milligan just waits for his teammates to get out there. Boucher tripped up from behind. Backdoor attempt. Oh, Blaze Reardon with the backdoor quick stick went far side. What a tricky little play, but bounced it off the post. Snipers get the ball, and it'll be a penalty. Hard not to make that call. And the Steelhawks, 3 righties on the power play. Murphy up to Milligan. Keeley goes behind the back to Reardon, who's down low. They go to Keeley again. Oh, that one a bit too high for Boucher. And it's going to bounce off his stick and into the bench. And the Snipers will get possession. Johnson hands it off to Ian Martin. Double team was about to come. Hutchison backed off. Now he jumps on him and strips it. Great check by Hutchison. Now he takes the pass. We'll throw it to Milligan and come up and stay on the power play. Pass off the boards too high for him, but Keeley was there to back him up. Now Hutchison goes to the bench. They've got 17 on the shot clock. Still just getting their 5th attacker out. It's Reardon sprinting into the offense. Murphy to Milligan. That goal sneaks through. Just a rocket from the outside by Cam Milligan. And the power play goal makes it 3-2. Exactly halfway through the penalty. 3:03 to play here in the first quarter. Johnson, Snipers, McCrory, Steelhawks at the dot. Ref getting the stick set. Great clamp by Johnson. He couldn't quite control it though, and then he's pushed off the ball. They're going to say a loose ball push as he didn't have it. Dylan Hutchison wanted them to blow play in. You can hear him saying to the ref, how long are you giving them? There's a shot by Van Every, stop by Coote. And it's a good point. I mean, the fast restart is in effect, but generally you do give them time to send some players off and switch it up. Garrett Lewis going for a run. A little give and go. and hands it off to Murphy on the far side. There's Murphy cutting, shoots, stopped by Stiers. Craig Point playing some defense. He's a veteran player with a very high lacrosse IQ, so you can put him pretty much anywhere on the floor, and you know he can do an effective job. Laskowitz kind of double clutched on that pass as Martin was coming to set a pick, goes to the net and scores. It's a beautiful play by Laskowitz after kind of losing control of the ball when he was going to pass to Martin, who came to set a pick. Johnson taking his time getting to center. Thought they might actually blow play in, but nope, they're going to wait. Whistle goes, it's whipped back by Peroni, but goes straight to Wayne Van Every. He bounces it out. Chin strap is undone by the man with the ball. He should be sent off the floor. You can see it pop open, and now he's heading off. He realizes it. So it's 4-on-5. Out comes Craig Point. He's the trail. You got to watch him. They do throw it to him, and he'll make a pass back door. Great play, but just a super defensive coverage by Corey Upshot to take away the backdoor opportunity. Slid to the man, or just stayed with the man who was cutting backdoor. Snipers with a fresh 30. There's Point. Nice job. Defense there by Curtis Conlon to jump on him. Bounce shot by Peroni right in the 5-hole. Nothing doing there. It's a 2-on-1. Point scores. You can see the Snipers are leaving some guys up or letting some guys leak out, trying to take advantage. 1:22 to go here in the first quarter. What a great face-off win by Paulus. And he'll shoot, saved by Coot. He just barely got it as Paulus went far side. You can hear a call from the Whitby bench saying move. I don't think the coaches are very happy with the way the Steelhawks are approaching this game in terms of their effort. They're just not running to provide passing chances for the goalie. When you see your goalie standing there wondering where he can throw it, that's a good sign. Oh, what a shot. J.P. Keeley uses the screen perfectly, picks that small corner. Johnson getting there. Peroni's already down. Johnson clamps. Peroni pulls it back. It's still among everyone's feet. Johnson grabs it with one hand. He's held there. And, I thought I saw a hand going up for a penalty. As Albrecht clamped on pretty good to Johnson, but they just allow play to continue as the Snipers have possession. Ian Martin goes around the outside. A little slip pick. Now Brown's going to try and come and send another one. Martin goes to the net, dives. Now there's a penalty coming. There's a hand up that is not for a reset. It's staying up. We're 4-4, and the Snipers going to the power play, hoping to end the first 15 minutes with a lead. They're going straight after it. Doesn't look like they're going to wait for a last shot. There's a rip. That goes wide. Martin can't get it. Now he has it. He'll shoot again. 5-hole, but Coot closes that down. 11 seconds. The Steelhawks have it. Oh, pass right out on top of the crease. So is knocked down. The Snipers going after it. And that is going to wrap up the first quarter. 0.4 of a second left. They get a shot off. That would have been something if they'd scored on the quick restart. 15 minutes of playing. It's 4-4. Whitby and Six Nations. I'm Steven Stamp. This is JVI Sports Network's presentation of Arena Lacrosse League action. Welcome back, lacrosse friends. With the second quarter underway, the Snipers now going left to right, and an immediate chance it looked like. But Tyler Woodman decides to slow it down, set up on the power play. Probably a good decision. I'm sure his coach, Stu Montour, wants to get that power play unit out there. Paulus at the top. Van Every on the lefty shooter, and Tyler Brown down on the back door. That pass doesn't quite connect, but it is tracked down by Ian Martin. And he just rips one near side. It got away from him. He gets it back, and nobody came to cover him. They looked like they were covering all the passing lanes. And Peroni and Johnson. Rolls out to Jordy Jones-Smith. He's got some room. Down to Murphy. Murphy, who's been hot. He's among the league leaders in scoring. Bushy will slow things down a little. Keeley picks for Reardon. Cam Milligan's shot hit a defender. Bushy gets the ball back. There was no reset, so they're just down to 4 seconds. It was a Six Nations player had hit, but no possession. So just a bit of a forced shot at the end as the clock about to expire, and the Snipers get it back. Breakout pass, almost ricocheted in. Coote had to be alert. Does make the stop. Nice lob pass ahead. Conley pushing the pace to Lewis. He's going to go back door. Well, actually sliding up onto the top of the crease was Cody McMahon, but they can't connect. Snipers get it back. They lead by a goal. Vern Hill, once again, moving it up over center. Van Every gets underneath Upshaw, but Upshaw, great recovery. And Martin's shot well wide. Play blown back in, and Turner is going to jog over the mid-floor. Reardon feeds it through to Keeley. Snipers in the offensive zone. Van Every shoots low. Lucas Coote didn't see it. And it slips between the wickets. It's 6-4 Snipers. And in loose balls, 23-21. And in faceoff, 6-3, but they were tied. Now, though, a couple of goals in a row have given them the edge. Faceoff, though, will go to the Steelhawks on the violation by Quinn Powless. Powless now coming to play some D on Murphy, who hands it off to Bushy. Milligan surveying the floor, feeds it across, pops out of the stick. Then the hard sidearm shot by Murphy. He almost got it back. But Powless, the long outlet pass. Oh, what a catch. Vern Hill, beautiful twister. He deserves that one. The youngster, what a catch. Beautiful pass by Quinn Powless. Peroni and Johnson go after the faceoff. Johnson gets it. He's going to run into the offensive zone. 3 in a row for the Snipers to break the 4-4 tie. 12:02 to go here in the second quarter. Ian Martin with it. Point, pass across, penalty coming to the Steelhawks. Goalie heading to the bench for the extra attacker where they feed through to Point. He can't connect. It's picked up by Brown. They've got 3 on the shot clock. Gets loose. Up top to Martin. He drops it, and it will be called. It's going to be an illegal cross check. They've got, that's Riley Johnson down. Yeah, Riley Johnson down as the left crease man. Wayne Van Every, the high left. Quinn Powless at the top. Craig Point, righty shooter. Ian Martin, I believe, down righty crease. Powless thought about ripping. Now Point's got some space. Back to Powless. Down low to Martin. Shot saved by Coote. Farthing patiently waits and then gets to Jones Smith. It's 2-on-2. Great hustle by Quinn Powless to take away the backdoor cut by Blaze Reardon. And the Steelhawks will go into penalty kill mode. Boy, Quinn Powless is working up and down this floor. He and Vern Hill have been my 2 favorite players in this game so far. Six Nations not pressuring too much. Now Jones Smith goes to the net. So that was actually Keeley who had it. It's Jones Smith now. Oh, he's rammed into the boards from behind. And it's going to be a possession call. Oh, Wayne Van Every has a break all alone. He is dangerous. Shoots early to try and get Coote off balance, but he missed the net. Well, that's the old shoot on the off stride. So the goalie's not prepared, and I think he had Coote, but couldn't quite find his spot. Hard sidearm shot by Powless goes wide. Picked up by Martin, 10 on the shot clock. Backdoor. Nice fake by Van Every to create some space, but again misses the net. Martin flicks it back. Point, hard shot off the post. Farthing can't pick it up, and it's a fresh 30 for the Snipers. Up top to Powless. Goes down low. Great movement by Coote to stop Van Every. That one was on net, but Coote was there waiting for it. 23 left in the penalty. Just a second more than that on the shot clock. Quick stick attempt by Point, didn't connect. Fresh 30 again, though. Oh, what a goal! That is gorgeous, Wayne Van Every. Back to the net. Goes between the legs, backhand bouncer. And Lucas Coote is coming out to have a bit of a break. Chad Bryant goes in between the pipes for the Steelhawks. Wearing his junior Sea-Lax Durham Turf Dogs goalie jersey, which fits right in with the Steelhawks' white and green and black colors. A slightly different green, but it's a pretty good looking jersey. Here comes McCrory. Makes the pass down low, bounces away from Keeley. Haven't had a chance to see a whole lot of Keeley tonight. There's been a lot of odd man situations. There's a shot by Milligan, no problem for Stiers. Former draft pick of the Rochester Nighthawks team, owned by his father, Kurt. He is working his way up the ranks in the lacrosse world. 8-second count on the Snipers, and here come the Steelhawks. Nice job hustling back, so Milligan didn't have a chance. What a hard shot, and it goes in. That was Tyler Albrecht just putting everything he has behind that sidearm rip. Stiers got part of it, but Johnson Snipers, Peroni Steelhawks. Once again, Peroni pulls it back, picks it up. Great face-off win. Controlled draw, the scoop, protection, possession, and up they go on offense. Cut underneath. That shot goes wide by Keeley and gets up out of play. Snipers looking up the floor. Nice job by the Steelhawks to take it away. The shot gets off. Behind the back attempt by Vern Hill. He's going to chase it down. Boy, Hill coming from the junior C ranks, but he is going to climb some. He is highly talented. Ian Martin took a look, wasn't there, steps over center, makes the pass, and goes in to follow it. There's a drive to the net. Goal, but it's waved off. He stepped in the crease before the ball got in. That was Laskowitz with the chance. Turner with a hard fake, throws it down to Milligan. He hits a cutter through the middle of McMahon. Oh, Stiers just got enough. Almost rolled to Milligan, but it was snagged before it got there. And Dalton Hill trying to get through the check. Oh, great strip by Keeley. He's got a 2-on-1, but Milligan's on his offside, so he'll shoot. Saved by Stiers. Milligan going after it, but he won't get there first. That will be Ryan Callahan that gets it. Lewis checking him, throws it off to Ian Martin. Wayne Van Every wanted the ball. Martin's just going to wait. Throw it to Point on the far side. Quinn Powless. Van Every goes backdoor. Oh, what a move. Wayne Van Every, he will not score common goals. Hard fake, low, dip, and dunk. Van Every with his second glorious goal. Quinn Palace out for the face-off for the Snipers against McCrory. White violations, so the Snipers get the ball. They lead by 4. Almost a step-back shot, but thinking better of it was Laskowitz. Now he's going to go underneath. He's all alone. Nice save by Bryant. The little shrug knocks it into the corner. Here come the Steelhawks. That pass is a little bit hot to handle for Albrecht. And it's turned right back over. Touched and just didn't connect. Boy, you got to put value possession here. McCrory almost had a break, but Van Every gets there just in time. Vern Hill under some pressure. Penalty coming to McCrory for the slash. He's going to grab it to call play down, to stop play, and he'll go to the box with 7:11 to go here in the second quarter. Same penalty kill with Hutchinson and Jones-Smith up top, Crawford and Farthing down low. Laskowitz just lets that one go, misses wide, but it's straight out to Van Every. Ian Martin's up at the top. Gives it to Laskowitz and gets it back. Points down low. That one's wide again off the backboard. Onto the back of the mesh. Pops out and it's tracked down there by Johnson. Riley Johnson. No fresh 30, but that'll be a fresh 30 as the hard shot from Laskowitz goes up off of Bryan and up out of play. Snipers retain possession. Martin at the top. There's a shot that Bryant looked like he lost for a second, but closed in on it. Farthing Couple of fakes. Right into the stick of Van Every. This is trouble. Oh, what a save by Bryant, though. Farthing runs with it. Now he'll open up some space. Van Every's a little tuckered. Heads to the bench. And Farthing gets a pass through to Jones Smith. 1:08 to go in the penalty. Drive to the net. Looked like a chance to shoot there for Chris Boucher, but he'll pull it back out. Just 3 on the shot clock. Now Boucher will take a shot. That's well wide, though, up into the rafters. 51 on the penalty. 6 minutes to go in the half. Woodman left it there, and Palace will give it to Ian Martin. Van Every behind the net. Now they move it around. Shot by Tyler Brown off a defender and then off of Bryant. Stays out. Fresh 30 snipers. They go down low to Martin. He walks out. Pass knocked down. That was Peroni getting a bit of that. Backdoor pass doesn't work as Garrett Lewis just snagged it from midair. He's running down with Peroni. Keeley wanted it to come on off the bench, but Lewis still running with it, then throws it away. Oh, but it is tracked. No, it gets away from Peroni. Boy, that's a costly one, and there's a wide open break and a goal. You can see that coming. You throw that ball away. You get possession in the offensive zone when you're shorthanded, and then just Palace wins it to himself as the ball pops out. Double teamed, but he hangs on to the ball, fights through it. Still hanging on to the ball. Now he throws it across, and Van Every just dishes it to point. Quick passing. Johnson was cutting to the net before he had it. Upshaw grabs that ball, runs the floor. He's got Albrecht on one side, Keeley on the other. Pass to Albrecht. Great play. Tic-tac-toe. Upshaw to Keeley to Albrecht. Great clamp and take by Peroni. You can hear somebody from Six Nations saying that's early. Wasn't called. It looked pretty good. It was close. And then Farthing with the great hustle play to get the ball back. Farthing was the captain of the Durham Turf Dogs when they won the final Creators Cup championship of the Canadian Lacrosse League. Didn't play last year as he was injured in a Toronto Rock game the year before and missed an entire season, but he is back, and boy, what a defensive presence and leadership role he takes. Vern Hill throws it up to Van Every. Laskowitz gets a pick from Palace, uses it. What a great pick by Palace, just maintains some contact. But here's a 2-on-1, 3-on-1 break. Sidearm pass, can't connect with Keeley. Now Keeley comes out on his own, makes his own chance, and finishes. That's a beauty to find a little opening near side and bounce it past Brandon Stiers. 10-7. Steelhawks creeping back in. 3:51 to go in the half. Peroni tried to pull it back between his legs. Ball wasn't there. Goes far side. Everyone's after it. Nice positioning there. And Riley Johnson comes up with it. Has Van Every with him. Shoots and scores. Great decoy play by Johnson to let them think he was going to pass to Van Every, which would have made sense. The hot lefty over on the far side. Instead, he keeps it on his offside and bounces one past Bryant. That's a nice finish to make it 11-7. What a run of goals we've had here. 11-7 with 3:37 to go in the half. We are averaging just over 14 goals per team per game here in the Arena Lacrosse League this season. And we're going to take the officials' time out as I let you think about that. And we'll be back with more ALL action on JVI Sports Network. I'm Steven Stamp. Right. Steelhawks with possession as we're back underway, and Cam Milligan lobs it down to Boucher. Runs through the middle. Reardon. Milligan sets a pick and rolls out. He's open, shoots, scores. Beautiful play. Boy, Cam Milligan with a great seal. Peroni and Palace. Was Keeley making that pass? That was a dandy. I'll tell you, they were both in camp with the New England Black Wolves after they were both drafted. That shot, great D by Upshaw to make the shot go wide by Van Every, or high actually. Bryant comes up with it. Outlet pass, hard one. Ripped it at Albrecht, managed to catch it. Yeah, Keeley going in the first round. Milligan, a steal in the 6th round. He will be back there. Dive by Blaze Reardon and goes off the post and kept his feet. Kranz tries to get it, and Garrett Lewis is banged into the bench. The door popped open. They've got to send somebody to serve it. That's going to be Matt Campbell. So Jake Kranz and Alex Martin low on the penalty kill. Vern Hill up top along with Tyler Woodman. That pass to Milligan was tipped by Hill. He gets a stick on almost every pass that goes through his area. Murphy, wheel play happening. Bushy hands it off to Keeley. There's Milligan. Down low, backdoor shot. It's not in. You can hear a couple of Steelhawks saying that's in. And Kyle Kropman just shakes his head, but does take another look just to make sure. Oh, the pass ahead. Farthing picks off Kranz's pass. That was 17-17. And Farthing will spin. Stay up for the power play. Now the Farthing's going to the bench, and Keeley will have it. He's got Reardon there with him, but throws it over to Milligan to start. Behind the back. Murphy down to Bushy. Reardon up to Milligan. They've got 5 on the shot clock. Backdoor shot by Keeley. That misses wide. It almost came right into your living room. Vern Hill grabs it. Quick restart. He's running in. Farthing goes after him. Oh, nice shot. Vern Hill gets Bryant just moving to his left and drifts it back to the far side just inside the post. Palace and Peroni square off. It's going to be the Steelhawks coming up with a Dylan Hutchison. And if you're wondering, you can run back over center even after you've picked that ball up off the faceoff. You have one zone to run through. As long as you don't establish yourself going towards your offensive zone and then turn around and go back. So power play still is it's 12-8 now with 1:30 to go here in the second quarter. Duck underneath. Bushy thought about the shot, goes to Milligan instead. He'll shoot low sidearm, and Steyer's just left his leg there to make the save. Big battle for the loose ball. Oh, and it rolls right in front of the Snipers player. That's Woodman. He's going for a run. Drops it back for Palace and heads to the bench. Great work by Woodman. And the penalty killer's out with 10 to go on the Whitby man advantage. Six Nations can kill the rest of this one and have a few seconds, about 8 seconds to get a shot off afterwards if they like. Van Every in the corner. Lobs it ahead to the cutter. Didn't connect though, and Lewis will grab that ball. Six Nations player went to play it after he'd gone through the crease, so Garrett Lewis will run. Kind of runs himself into a check. Now he's going to run into trouble with the second count, but does get it across to Turner. Keeley with the bouncer just a little bit wide. It's going to go over and back and into the Six Nations bench. Vern Hill has it. Wide open breakaway. He's got Wayne Van Every. Saved by Bryant. And there's McCrory to grab it. So the Steelhawks grab possession, and they do take their first half timeout with 31.2 to go. We'll see if they pull Bryant. Bryant is on the bench. Milligan will go all the way back into the Steelhawks zone to start with the ball. It's 12-8 Snipers, 31.2 to go in the half. JVI Sports Network brings you Arena Lacrosse League action. I'm Steven Stamp. We've got about 16 seconds to go here before anything really gets happening. Reardon goes back to Milligan. They've got Bushy and Murphy on the right side. Keeley and McMahon, the other one down on the left side. 12 to go. 9 on the shot clock now. Now they start to go. Milligan looking for someone behind the back. It's picked off. Shot at the empty net. Scores! And there's still 1.7 seconds left. That is about as badly as that could have gone for the Whitby Steelhawks. And Quinn Palace with the clean pickoff. A little two-hopper down into the mesh. And it's 13-8. Now Chad Bryant will go back to his... And that's not a bad little one. Wayne Van Every and Adam Peroni just look at the ball. Nobody goes after it. The clock expires. It is 13-8 after 30 minutes of play. We'll be back with more action from Children's Arena in Oshawa after the break. Welcome back, lacrosse friends. We're about to get underway in the second half. It's 13-8 for the Snipers. They'll be shorthanded, though, as they were late coming out of the locker room. It's a delay of game penalty and a big face-off win by Peroni over Riley Johnson. Mark Farthing scoops it up, and the Steelhawks will go to the man advantage. Milligan at the top. Again, Murphy with the ball, Bushy the other righty, Keeley and Reardon the lefties. Kranz and Johnson are down low. Woodman up top. There's a shot. Nice save by Brandon Stiers, whose father, Kurt, I mentioned earlier, he is in the crowd tonight. Had a nice hello with him at the half. Pass to Reardon. Great ball movement. Bushy bounces, but Stiers was down on his knees and just held his ground. Start to make the outlet pass to Wordman. It wasn't there. Makes the short one. A bouncer turns into a shot. That was Van Every just trying to hit somebody ahead. He'll roll it. It'll be rolled back, and Van Every goes and gets it. Not a bad little play there. 20 seconds on the shot clock. And Woodman will take it. Woodman, sorry, on the far side. He's got Lewis on him. Ball pops loose. Oh, great pickup by Woodman. What a goal. Tyler Woodman, shorthanded, gets double teamed. The ball pops out. He calmly grabs it back, throws a hard fake, and tucks it near side. Snipers really took control of a lot of things in the second quarter there, which is why they ran up the lead. 21-13 the shots, 26-17 in loose balls. The only edge for the Steelhawks, face-offs 8-5. Lob pass to the near side. Keeley takes it off the hop. They're still in the power play for another 20 seconds. Pass almost picked off by Vern Hill. Oh, what a shot by Keeley. Gets it back from Milligan, goes sidearm, and tucks it just inside the post. Right down by the turf, past the foot of Stiers. Power play goal. Palace and McCrory. Sticks down. Oh. Sorry. And I just kicked a fan behind me as I was stretching out. Blaze Reardon with it. It's the cutter, a little twister taken by Cody Hamley, misses. Interesting play, had a chance, but he just couldn't get the shot on net. Van Every trotting up over center floor, knew how much time he had and took his time. Again, the Snipers were just 14 runners trying to be efficient in their use of the clock. Tyler Brown rolls to the middle, and Van Every shoots over him. Palace, oh, nice save. Coote just hung the arm out there to stop the rebound shot by Van Every. Point at the top, they'll reset. Van Every, shovel pass, Brown can't handle it. Nice shoulder check by Dylan Hutchison. His pass to Turner gets through. Gives it to Milligan. They've got some space. He's going to shoot on the run back against the grain, but misses out of play. It'll be Snipers' possession. Oh, it's the kind of shot that if it goes in, looks pretty good. If it doesn't, really doesn't seem like a great idea. Johnson throws the pass. The head of the stick comes off the shaft, and that ball almost bounced into the change bench. Slows down the restart, and the Steelhawks will have the ball. Nice teamwork by the refs to have one of them grab the shaft, the other grab the head, as they were well apart on far sides of the floor. A little toss over, and the stick is back on the Snipers bench, about to be reconnected. Keeley, pick and roll to Reardon. Nice slide defense there by Woodman, and he comes up with the loose ball after they knocked it out of the stick. Here's Vern Hill. 20-year-old Vern Hill plays with Six Nations Arrows of Junior A now, and man, he is a talented and hard-working kid. Ian Martin thought about the shot. Pass was knocked down, but it gets through to point, rips one wide. Laskowitz takes it off the boards. Big pick by Point, opens up space. He had Coote going far side, pulled it near side, but missed, and that's way up into the roof. It just comes down now. Oh, the pass is picked off. Craig Point puts his shoulder in to the man, but it is knocked away. Great effort there by Adam Perrone. Ball still free, though. Nobody can get it. Palace was there, but it's snagged. Six Nations want it over and back. They're going to say that Murphy didn't have possession until he was over into the defensive zone. Oh, that ball hits a seam and takes a weird bounce. Nobody can get it. Stires tries to grab it. Off his stick and up. Finally, Reardon gets possession and a fresh 30. That was a strange sequence. It's like there's some helium in the ball. And then it takes off again. The pass from Milligan off the tip of Reardon's stick and into the mesh. 14-9, 10.5 to go in the third. Quinn Palace with the ball. Nice shovel pass over to Ian Martin as he was double teamed. Just kind of dropped it to him. Great, calm, poised play. Now Palace with the shot. Save Coote. Picked up on the far boards. Van Every to Palace. Laskowitz tries to cut under the check of Jones Smith. Goes to the net, steps on the crease line. Steelhawks possession, and the ball bounds right over. Very handily for them. Straight to the stick of Chris Boucher. That's a moving pick by Dylan Hutchison as he runs over Vern Hill on his way to the bench. Point. Back to Van Every. Pick coming. There's the roll, but they go far side instead as it was covered. Penalty coming to the Steelhawks. Steelhawks bench is yelling at the officials that it's the second penalty was to the Snipers, so it should be Steelhawks ball. I don't think they're getting an explanation. Not sure what the ruling was there. It sounded like they got something, but the Steelhawks not very happy with it. But that pass is picked off, or at least knocked down, and now it's picked up by Perrone. Chugs down into the offensive zone, wisely turns it back, spins away from Kranz. Cheeky little behind the back pass from Smith. Steelhawks bench is still on the officials because they feel like there was the original call and then the last call was to point. I think the officials are saying this. The shot by Cody McMahon off the crossbar and out. I think the officials are saying they were called at the same time, but the play would have been blown down then if both had been called early on. So, officials doing a nice job so far, but I think that was a mistake. There's a chance, backdoor. Murphy stopped on the beautiful sliding save by Brandon Stires. Boy, when he was drafted, a lot of people, I was among the crowd thinking, it was more of a pick because he was Kurt Stires' son. And it may have been at the time, but he is really developing Brandon Stires into a solid young goaltender. Farthing follows that one nicely through the rafters. It comes down clean, and he is there to pick it up. Gets it to Jones Smith. Tyler Brown with a little whack, but no problem for Jones Smith. Gets it off to Hutchison. He will throw it to Keeley. Reardon's down low, watched by Martin. Oh, nice cut through traffic by Boucher. Takes the big hit from Alex Martin as he followed through. And there's another hit by Martin. Dislodges the ball, but Keeley gets it back. Milligan will shoot. Scores! Top corner rip. Stires came hard across the crease, but could not get there before Milligan had fired that laser into the mesh. 7:56 to go. The Steelhawks creep back within 4. It's 14-10. Snipers. Palace Perrone. Palace gets it. You can tell Quinn Palace is just developing as a player. The shot, the save by Coote. But what a great job to get that opportunity. It's like the game is just slowing down for Quinn Palace. McMahon waits for some help. Milligan comes off the bench. Fakes the shot, goes for the pass, but that's picked off by none other than the one by Vern Hill. Who would you expect? He picks off everything near him. Actually chatting with Tyler Brown, number 22 for the Snipers at halftime. He said, boy, I don't know if they've completed a pass through his zone. Tyler said, yeah, even in warm-up, I can't get a pass through. Bounce pass Nice play by Turner. Thought about going long, made the short one instead, and then give and go chance to Upshaw, but it doesn't work. But this time he gets it. Great save, shrug of the arm by Steyers. Fresh 30. There's McMahon. He stopped, but it goes in. Steyers got it initially. It fell down and either just fell into the crease or as he dove back to get it, he knocked it in. Johnson and McCrory. No, it is Peroni. Johnson wins it, but he ran with it in the back of his stick. You can only take one step. So that will be Steelhawks ball, and this will be the officials' timeout 5 seconds after it looked like we were going to have it. 6:55 to go. I'm Steven Stamp. This is JVI Sports Network's presentation of the Arena Lacrosse League. Welcome back, lacrosse friends. Whitby possession. They have crept within 3. See if the Snipers can respond. Remember, the Snipers are just 14 runners. As Kranz, he couldn't corral that. Reardon has it, fresh 30. No, they say no possession, but oh yeah, it's a fresh 30 now. That shouldn't have been. No, there's no reset. Time is being counted down by the official. Good job to stay right on top of that. Was a little confusing with the shot clock itself resetting, but officials got it. Dead on. Reardon with the forecheck. Runs his man in, then the wrap check. Great effort there to get away by Ryan Callahan, and eventually gives up the ball. Martin with the hard pass across to Van Every. Feeds it to point. Spins off a check by Reardon. Hard, slow bouncer. Tyler Brown, his second goal in the Arena Lacrosse League. With 6:01 to play, makes it 15-11. Response from the Snipers. Brown. Johnson looked like he jumped early, but ball pops out and the Snipers will get it. Wayne Van Every, he's been everywhere tonight for the Snipers club. Again, I was making the point that with just 14 runners for the Snipers, we'll see how they hold up as we get into the later stages of the game. So far, all systems go. Palace feeds it through. Laskowitz ducks underneath. Great two-man defense by Crawford and McCrory. And the ball gets loose. Coots scoops it up. That's just a great defensive shift for that pair. And then Upshaw will take the outlet pass. Sprint into the offensive zone. Pass cut. McMahon spins and shoots. That one goes off of Steyers. Dalton Hill runs the length of the floor after picking up that loose ball. Tries to feed it through, but can't connect. There's a shot that Coot stumbles backwards and then still comes up with it, hands it to Garrett Lewis. Wrap check, knocks it loose. All alone is Wayne Van Every. His shot was a little bit rushed because of the great hustle back by Cody Hamley. That may have been the saving grace as Van Every couldn't do what he wanted there, and Coot is able to make the terrific save. 4:44 to go, still 15-11 for the Snipers. Johnson hands it off, and Martin goes far side. Van Every, little short stick swing, short arm shot, but it's stopped by Coot. He's looking for an outlet. Sidearm whips it ahead. Nice pass to get it to Peroni. He's going to shoot on his offside. That's off the shoulder cap of Steyers. And we've got a too many men call. Illegal substitution technically to the Snipers. Milligan starts with it up top. Palace and Vern Hill, the high men on the penalty kill. Alex Martin with Jake Kranz down low. Milligan thinking, passes down, skip past to Reardon. Nice cut by Murphy. They get it to him. It rolled through the legs of Steyers, but Martin was there to make sure it didn't get any further, and Quinn Palace runs over center into the forecheck pressure. Then the man off the bench snaps down on his stick, but it was already on its way to Laskowitz. 17 on the shot clock. Nice lead pass to Vern Hill, but Hill can't connect. And the Steelhawks take possession. Pat McCrory looking for the outlet. Spins off a hard check done by Van Every. Gets to Milligan. Keeley will slow down as they wait for the fifth attacker, which is Reardon, running into the play right now. And he cuts to the middle as Murphy takes the pass on up to Milligan. Skip pass, Bushi. Keeley's shot, no problem for Steyers. He had the whole near side taken away. Kranz all over his man. They're going to say it's a loose ball push. Jacob Kranz, he was right in front of him. You could hear him saying, I didn't even touch it. Kyle Cropman gave him the ref face, and Cam Milligan makes them pay. It's a great look by Cropman to say, of course you did. And then a great look by Cam Milligan to see a little hole in the top corner and rip home the power play marker. 15-12. Once again, the Steelhawks get back within 3. 3:09 to play in the third. They just got to avoid letting the Snipers respond if they want to get back into this one. What do you do? These are the two bottom teams in the standings, but there is not much space between the top and the bottom. Whoever wins this is right in the thick of things. Farthing takes a pretty loud slash. Oh, what a rip by Adam Perrone, staying out for the offensive shift. Goes sidearm and had a ton on that. Oh, Perrone scored the goal. Then it looked like he'd won the face-off for his team, but he was called on a loose ball push as he's battling off the draw. That pass gets away. It's an over and back call, and Perrone will pick it up. Little flick. Opens Keeley up. He shoots. Goal! Shire's got a bit of it on the sidearm shot by Keeley around the screen, but it goes in. Terrific play by Perrone to leave it there for him, and Keeley finishes. Coote is in the corner, and a pretty daring little acrobatic play by the goaltender gets it to Jones Smith. That could have gone horribly wrong, but he makes it look easy. Lucas Coote can handle a ball like not many goaltenders you will see. Milligan to Reardon. Oh, what a save by Stires. Just gets enough of it. McMahon gets it in the corner, and another possession for the Steelhawks. They are all over the Snipers at this point. There's a save by Stires. Goes straight back to Reardon. Shot and a goal. Austin Murphy in the slot takes the pass from Reardon and bangs it home. Tie game, 15-15 with 2:02 to go. Whitby wins the faceoff. There's a man wide open all alone. Upshaw, foot save by Stires. What a great stop. That could have been a killer. And here come the Snipers the other way. And Wayne Van Every's going to indicate a timeout as his coach Stu Montour wants to chat with his club. 1:45 to go in the third. Timeout, 15-15. Welcome back, Lacrosse friends. The Snipers with the ball. Van Every had it and called the timeout. Now he passes off to Tyler Brown. Brown watched by Jones Smith. Laskowitz trying to break down Crawford. Big pick by Palace. They go backdoor and the shot by Martin is tapped. Tyler Brown stepped on the crease line. And it will be Steelhawks ball. Hutchison waiting for some help. Just getting out there now is Murphy. Down to Bushy. Cam Milligan saw that he was almost going early. And Blaze Reardon's going to be called for knocking the stick out of the hands of Vern Hill, who will pass it ahead. The Snipers in the offensive zone. Boy, 16 minutes to go, and we've got 30 goals. We almost had 31. His point went far side, but Coote saw it. Outlet pass, big hit coming. Van Every had his man lined up, but Alec Johnston saw it just in time and withstood it. Long outlet pass to Laskowitz. He can't handle it. Farthing makes sure he can't pick up the loose ball, and here comes Adam Perrone. He'll step over center and wait there and go take a bit of a break on the bench as he leaves it for Cody McMahon. McMahon's I thought he was gonna shoot. He passes far side to Milligan. There's a cutting Reardon. Save Stires. Ball loose in the crease, grabbed by Kranz. Great trap as he had Keeley right there on top of him and Kranz running the floor. Boy, he glides up the carpet. Backhand pass by Martin, almost gets to Brown. Can't get the shot on. Turner looking up at the floor as he's picking up that ball. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. one hand and taking a whack on the helmet from an opposing stick was Boucher. 7 seconds to go. 6th attacker on the floor. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Milligan wants it. He'll shoot. Scores! Cam Milligan calling for the ball. He knew there wasn't much time left. He gets the shot off and bounces it home from long range. Welcome back, lacrosse friends. We're about to get underway. 15 minutes, 31 goals have been scored, and we will see who can pull this one out. Pretty interesting stats in that third quarter are my thanks to Steve Pack, who sits in front of me here and provides me with all these shots and things. The Whitby Steelhawks had 23 shots through the first half. They took 23 in the third quarter. That is what allowed them to come back and take a 16-15 lead. We're 15 seconds in. Finally, Jordy Jones-Smith can't get it. His pass is tipped and knocked away. And it is Riley Johnson that actually gets possession for the Snipers, throws it back, and Vern Hill tracks it down. It was headed for center, but he stopped it. The Snipers set up. 17 on the shot clock as they get their full complement of forwards out. Point lets it rip. That one was blocked up top by Garrett Lewis. Well, he didn't touch the ball. It was just stick on stick, so it goes off the backboards, out of play, and it's Steelhawks possession. 10 shots in the third quarter for the Snipers. That was a dominating 15 minutes by the Steelhawks. Loose balls too, 22-13 in the quarter. And faceoffs 8-2. Just every facet of the game going the Steelhawks' way. Can they keep it going? Milligan, smart decision as he didn't have a lane. Oh, the pass to Reardon, he's stopped. Stires with the save, and Reardon looks to the ceiling. Oh, what a pass. Doesn't quite connect with Woodman. If he had cut a bit more to his left, he might have been all alone, but it's Turner grabbing it, and the Steelhawks are just going to slow things down. It has been frenetic for the first minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Still 16-15 Steelhawks. Reardon. Keeley with a hard shot, but it's right in the belly pad. That outlet pass from Stires almost gets to Vern Hill. Oh, and now he's all alone. Nice save, Lucas Coote, who's back in. And he just stayed with Vern Hill. What a game Vern Hill is having. The littlest arrow. Had a great chance there, but just stoned by Coote. That pass to Murphy gets away from him, and Stires will make the short outlet. Low pass to the far side. Laskowitz couldn't handle it. Nice positioning by Tyler Albrecht to let his goalie Coote grab it. There's the outlet pass. It's a 2-on-2 or 2-on-1. Oh, what a goal. Brandon Turner gets it across. And I believe it's Pat McCrory that buries that. Pallas and Peroni drop for the faceoff. Pallas scoops it up, steps into his defensive zone. Runs away from Peroni, but he harassed him just enough to knock that pass askance. Peroni takes that pass, moves ahead to Crawford. He's going to go for a bit of a run. He's got Reardon with him. Back to Crawford. Scoops the ball, and Steelhawks think that a sniper played that ball. It looked like Jake Kranz may have touched it before Crawford tried to pick it up, but it's going to be Six Nations ball. They trail by 2 as we were about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And then the pass almost thrown away. Oh, and it is. As Van Every couldn't quite stay onside. There's a run for McCrory. He's got 2 with him. Peroni behind the back to McCrory. He drops it, picks it up again. Nice job to flick it out before he got in trouble. And the Steelhawks will slow it down a little bit. 17 on the shot clock. They're just changing their offensive men. Penalty coming to Six Nations. And the Steelhawks getting 6 attackers out. They've got 7 on the shot clock as Milligan has it. Going to have to get a shot off soon. Here it comes from Boucher. That is tipped and goes wide. Shot clock expires. Things getting a little chippy. I think it's Van Every and looks like Cody McMahon mixing it up. Oh, and Van Every with a punch to the belly as the officials are holding them apart. Van Every's going to go to the box for that one. And then he pulls away from the refs. He has got to control his temper, or he may be gone for a while. So a chance for the Steelhawks to really take control of this game. Milligan will start with the ball. Reardon, the lefty shooter, and Keeley down low. Murphy and Boucher again, the righties. Dalton Hill and Vern Hill up top for the Snipers. Kranz and Alex Martin down low. That's Keeley. So they have switched back to Keeley. Murphy gives it to him. Boucher to Keeley. We're just cycling it up. Then Reardon. There's the cutter. Murphy. Great save. Stiers. Oh, the rebound bounces straight to Boucher. No chance for Stiers on that play. And it's 18-15. The first power play goal comes just 19 seconds into the first power play. Just trying to remember where he went. I feel like he might have gone to Mimico. Not sure though. Maybe St. Catharines. Yeah, we'll find that out for you. Maybe next game. We'll make it a trivia question. Send us in at Arena or JVI Sports Network's Twitter account, and you can win the satisfaction of knowing something that a lot of people don't. Power play, Steelhawks. Keeley back up to Milligan. He steps around, shoots, save. The first shot stopped. That's a big one for Briley Miller. And Kranz running through some traffic. Nice job to evade the forecheck. Bounces it ahead. Oh, but it gets away. Cam Milligan fighting for it. Nice battle by the two Steelhawks. It's still loose, though. Milligan comes up with it, a little behind the back pass. Gets it ahead to Dylan Hutchison. Great work. Those two have been teammates for years and years in the Peterborough minor system, and they worked it to perfection there. Milligan to Keeley and back. That pass is knocked down, but Keeley's going to be the first one there. 12 on the shot clock. Steelhawks still on the power play, but the pickoff by Vern Hill. He's going to run by Cam Milligan. Shoots and scores. Great play by Vern Hill. Oh, great face-off win by Pat McCrory. Was off, out of angle, but reached across and just tapped it back to Farthing. And they set up on the power play. Steelhawks up by 2. Still 33 to go in the power play. 15 on the shot clock as McMahon sends it back to Reardon, gets it back and goes to Keeley. Oh, low to high. Boucher reaching around the screen, but stopped by Miller. Loose ball battle won by the Steelhawks. And they've got a fresh 30 with 17 left on the penalty. Keeley at the top. Back to Keeley. He's going to go behind the back. Reardon will give it back to him. That shot blocked by Tyler Woodman. Ball is loose. Picked up by Reardon. Penalty is over. The penalty's over, but the Six Nations player is knocking onto the floor. And now he comes out. A strange sequence. I think it looks like Wayne Van Every has probably gotten a 10-minute misconduct because he is still in the box. And I think the player who was in there serving would be Matt Campbell. Didn't realize that he had to come out, so they were just continued to play with a man short. Now they're back to 5-on-5. We've got 8:40 to go. Murphy, bouncer, stopped by Miller. Comes out to Campbell, to McMahon. He's stopped. Penalty coming. Jake Kranz away from the ball. Cam Milligan will start with possession at the top for Whitby when we get underway. Wow. It's going to be Vern Hill and Ryan Callahan up top on the penalty kill. Alex Martin and Quinn Powless down low to start for the Snipers. Two lefties. That's Keeley up top and Reardon down low. Murphy and Boucher as usual, and it is a 5-minute high sticking measure to Jake Kranz. Wow, that's going to be a hard penalty to kill. Milligan shoots. The shot blocked by Vern Hill. Knocked the stick right out of his hands, but he tracks it down. Pass through, doesn't get across. That was actually someone other than Vern Hill blocking it. Keeley comes up with the possession. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Milligan fakes the shot, passes up high. Reardon shoots. That one's a save by Miller. It's going to be a fresh 30. Goes out into the Steelhawks bench, and that Steelhawks wanted an unsportsmanlike or delay of game penalty, and they should have got one. Whitby with possession. Keeley to Milligan. To Reardon, backdoor, tipped by Powless, but he gets it back off the boards. Keeley up to Milligan. He'll shoot. That one's blocked. It was Vern Hill again. Hill's going after it. That's a good angle by Milligan to take away the chance. And he stops another scoring breakaway attempt shorthanded by Vern Hill. Hill hanging on to it. Craig Point. He's just going to control it and lob across to Tyler Brown, the youngster. Ducks under Lewis. Lewis stays with him. 10 on the shot clock. Penalty coming to Whitby. They'll grab the ball, and so we are 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. And then, barring other penalties, the Steelhawks will have 1:41 left on their power play. 7:13 to go here in the fourth. 18-16 the score for the Steelhawks. Point passes through, gets it to Brown. He gets it to Van Every. Point feeds it to Palace. Great goal! Beautiful feed through, pinpoint passing, hard fake, and Palace tucks it past Lucas Coote. 4-on-4 goal with 6:53 to play, makes it 18-17. What a thriller we have. We've seen some games getting up near the 20-goal mark for both teams. We could have one of those tonight. 5 more goals in the last 6:53, and we'd hit the magic 40. Peroni, Johnson way early. And then he runs with the ball, and we'll have the officials time out. 6:52 to go, 18-17 Steelhawks. We'll be back with more Arena Lacrosse League action on JVI Sports Network. I'm Steven Stamp.
Yeah, which it was, but
like nobody wants to see it, but they were always.
Jason Roosevelt looked at my friend and went, "Don't be a Roger Nurse."
Not call any. 6:52 to go. We're back underway. 4-on-4. Boucher with the ball. Milligan went to set a pick for him. Wait, no, that's Travis Zabolts. I haven't seen a whole lot of Zabolts today. That pass almost picked off, but it does get through to Keeley. Pass on the crease to Zabolts. He can't handle it. And here comes none other than Vern Hill. 3-on-2. They part the waters and he shoots. Nice save by Coote. Great positional play by Hudson to Shields Farthing. Now it's 2-on-1 the other way. Oh, what a finish. JP Keeley takes the pass from, I think that's Boucher. Turn. It's Tyler Albrecht. Want to make sure to give him credit because that is a lovely little touch pass. And what a finish by Keeley. 19-17. 6:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Palace and McCrory. Palace itching to go, and he clamps down, but McCrory pulls it out. Jones Smith grabs it. Reardon takes a step in and steps back away from Alex Martin. He'll just lob it over. Another 51 seconds of 4-on-4s. Milligan is 1-on-1 on this side. There's some space. Palace just gets a little bit of that to knock it away from McMahon. 6 on the shot clock. Murphy's going to let it fly. Misses. Alex Martin picks it up. Lobs it ahead. Start to run. Stopped and throws it up. They hit the man off the bench. Great chance for Blaskowitz, but he is stopped by Coote. Coote still got the ball. It's a 5-second count. He thought he was out of the crease. His heels were still on the line. You only have 5 seconds to move the ball or get out of the crease if you're a goalie. And he does not make it. 14 to go on the Whitby penalty. There's about an 8-second difference in the shot clocks. Oh, what a finish. Blaskowitz has not had much luck tonight. He's been snake bit, but that one, he throws a couple of hard fakes and beats Lucas Coote. It's a 4-on-4 goal to make it 19-18. Man, we might get to 20 to 40 and just keep going. 5 seconds left in the Whitby penalty, and then they will go to the power play. Johnson races out to face off against Peroni. 5:18 to play in the fourth. Great face off by Johnson. Tapping the ball with his foot. Gets it to Woodman. Save Coote, but it's going to go straight back out to Ian Martin. They are shorthanded for the next minute 32. 1-goal lead for the Steelhawks, and we have 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Peroni came up with it. Now he's going for a run. Nice hustle by Ian Martin to get back, and Tyler Woodman both sprinting back into their own end. And the Steelhawks will set up. I think they were trying for a hidden ball there, but it did not work out. And a buzzer going. Don't know why. It just went. Diving attempt, but Miller was all over that dunk try by Keeley. Bushi comes up with the ball, fresh 30, and just kind of flings it wildly to the far side, but Blaze Reardon will track it down. Steelhawks want a fresh 30. There's no chance they're getting that. Snipers did not possess, so 17 on the shot clock. Milligan gives it over to Reardon, 15 to go on the shot clock, 35 on the Whitby power play. Oh, the pass knocked down by, of course, Vern Hill. Another race with him and Milligan. And Hill takes a shot. Lucas Coote with the save. Pass ahead. Here comes Murphy, 3-on-2 with the man off the bench. Shoots and scores. Murphy, the defenders went either way to take away the pass. He decoyed, looked him off, and then bounced one past Briley Miller. Palace and McCrory. McCrory pulls it out and then tries to block Palace, but he fights his way through. It's Bushi, though, that comes up with possession. He's got Albrecht there as his outlet, lobs it to him, holding penalty coming to the Snipers. It was that last little tug by Riley Johnson. Raises the official's hand. Coote gets to the bench, 18 seconds as the extra attacker comes on. Driving to the net, shot by McMahon. Loose ball will be picked up by Reardon off the face-off. They do get the fresh 30 now, and Milligan tells them to just calm down. We got lots of time. 6 attackers, 3:15 to go. He's actually just going to wait and kill some time before they attack. Now they start to move down. Reardon shoots. One goes wide. Milligan tries to track it down, but it is way over by the boards and actually bounces into the mesh. I'm going to check with Steve Pack and see exactly how many shorthanded goals the Snipers have. 2, I was correct. Both by Vern Hill. And unsurprisingly, he is at the top of the penalty kill with Jake Kranz. Oh, no, he's not. He is not. Very strange. It's Ian Martin. Haven't even seen him on the penalty kill. He's up top. Interesting. Sub shot by Milligan. Stopped and pounced on by Miller. Picked up by Palace or by Van Every, but the outlet pass is a bit too far. And Coote will move the ball back up the other end. Boy, if you can get that breakout shorthanded goal, it's great. But if you don't, you have some tired defenders who are stuck out there. Milligan takes it from Bushi. Murphy's up top. He scored the last goal. Milligan backpedaling now to Murphy. 8 on the shot clock. McMahon, a man all over him, holds on to it. 3 to shoot. Passes it in front. Doesn't quite connect with Bushi. Then he stepped in the crease. But the 30 expires. And here come the Snipers. Van Every going for a run. Boy, Wayne Van Every's having himself a season. He is really doing some work tonight. Gets the pass through. Oh, what a goal! Tyler Brown. Outstanding effort by Wayne Van Every to fight off a couple of defenders, feed that ball through the little lever pass, leads Brown to run onto it. He catches it, twister to the back of the net, shorty. It's 2019. Oh, the ball skips away from Hill, but he gets it back. Boy, he's been good tonight. Now he's been a little bit lucky. Passes it through, but he gets that one picked off. Oh, he's hit from behind. He's down on the floor. A 3-on-1 for Whitby. Farthing will shoot. Saved by Briley Miller. Vern Hill is still down on the ground. He is writhing in agony. Quinn Palace, the first one there. No call. I didn't see it. It was right in front of us, but the play was a little bit away from it. I didn't see what happened. There was a Whitby player behind him. I believe I saw an indication that it will be Whitby ball. The official saying they had possession. I didn't actually see. I was looking over at Hill to see how he was. If they had picked up possession, it will be white ball. If not, it's a draw. Or sorry, orange ball. So it is the Snipers with the ball as they had picked up that loose ball, which is why play was blown down. As when the injured player's team gets possession, you stop it. Palace will start in his own end. Has to get across center, but has lots of time to do it and gets by Jordy Jones-Smith. A little pick from point. Palace backing into his man, gets the pick from point again, tries to lever pass it through, can't connect with Van Every. Van Every just shoves Jason Croft away to grab his stick back. 10 left on the penalty. Looks like Whitby is just going to wait until it's over so they don't risk a breakout the other way on an errant shot or a loose ball. Penalty expires. Reardon to Keeley, down to Milligan. Oh, there's an open look. It missed on the shot. Reardon gets it back. I thought it may have gone off Miller, but it didn't. Come out to Murphy, saved by Miller on the shot just before the buzzer went. 52 to go. We're into the final minute. It's 20-19. Snipers with the ball. They're going to try and even it up. Laskowitz hands it off, and Ian Martin will toss it to point. Back to Martin on his offside. Oh, it's picked off Brandon Turner. The goalie is out. Turner's knocked down, but he gets the pass ahead to Murphy. And this will be the easiest goal in the career of Alec Johnson. Johnson and Peroni back at the dot. Johnson clamps down, pulls it out to himself, protects it so Kranz can grab it. Snipers aren't dead yet. The goalie already on the bench. They started with 6 attackers. Kranz passes it off. Laskowitz will shoot. Scores! Picks the far corner. Farthing gives a shove to Van Every. Wayne Van Every's in the middle of everything here. Nice clamp by Johnson. Peroni pulls it out. Peroni almost gets it. He's hit by Van Every. Oh, he took a shot to the head. He's not looking very comfortable. He's slow to get up. Kranz has it. Point can't take the pass. 3 seconds left. Ball's loose in the corner. Albrecht ties up Laskowitz. The ball's knocked away. That is a finish. What a game. And Austin Murphy just rolls the ball over to the Snipers. Oh, and Wayne Van Every is going after Austin Murphy. Murphy was running along the bench. Tyler Brown actually grabbed him from the bench. So Murphy rolled it over, the ball over to him and kind of said, if you want it, come and get it, or here you go. And Van Every grabbed him by the head. I'm not sure what Van Every will get there. He is fired up, and now he's going towards the bench. Van Every is riled up and could get himself in a lot of trouble. Here he may already be in trouble. We'll have to check the tape to see if he was on the bench or off the bench. If he was on the floor, he will just get a minor probably for going and grabbing the face mask of Murphy. But if he was on the bench and came out to engage, that could well be a suspension. They are not going to have a handshake as things were getting really heated. Both teams will head to their benches. What a finish. What a game here in the Arena Lacrosse League at the Children's Arena in Oshawa. 21-20. The Whitby Steelhawks move to 3-3. The Six Nations Snipers, a game effort in a 14-runner night. But they will go home disappointed, making the long drive back to Six Nations. I'm Steven Stamp. This has been JVI Sports Network's presentation of the Arena Lacrosse League. See you next time.